the last year or so, I've been in motion most of my existence, my waking existence. And
For the last year or so,
yeah,
you've been in motion most of your waking existence.
Yeah, I'm moving much more than I ever did for many years before that.
Okay. And are you referring to your physical motion?
Physical motion.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I'm sorry. I should specify that. Physical motion.
Okay.
I can't figure out why I feel compelled so strongly to be moving all the time. And I was wondering if you
Okay.
had any ideas on that.
Okay. So it's a combination of running away and running towards. So there's a part of your being that is actively and intensely, even if a bit unconsciously, running away from who you have seen yourself to be. And in addition, there is also the new, present, and ever burgeoning desire to run towards who it is you want to be. So you are using the physical motion without knowing what kind of energetic, mental, or emotional motion would get you to the place you want to be. So you're using that physical momentum to kickstart that mental and emotional momentum to take you from who you were to who you have been waiting to become. Does that answer?
Yes. As a follow-up to that, recently I experienced a period of, and for lack of a better word, physical lull. And is that natural for me to gather myself for more, or am I tired, or I'm not? I don't feel like I'm done with this part of myself, but I do feel like there's an adjustment that needs to be made as far as the freneticness of that motion.
We wouldn't call it. We wouldn't describe it in the way you are. We would say instead, this is your time of integration, right? So all of that motion, that physical motion, which you've been using as momentum, while really what the shifts that you've been making have been energetic, as you might say. This is your time of integration of all of that. So this is why you're feeling less moved to move, because you're at a space of feeling peaceful, which can feel odd to you at times. And that peace is part of the result of the work that you have been doing to get yourself to this place. And it is peaceful because it is a time of settling. Imagine that you would have moved into a new home, one that perhaps you never knew that you would actually live in, that you're excited to be in. And you've finally done all the energy of moving all of your belongings, all of your personhood to this new home. And this house speaks to you in a way that no house ever has. It has possibilities to you that nowhere you've ever lived ever has. And so now everything is there. And now you look around and you ask yourself, okay, I'm in. And maybe where do I want to put stuff? Where should things go? This new me, in this new home inside me. And so you could see it like that, this period of integration, this period of settling in to yourself. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. So where does the idea that peace is non-productive come from? And what do I do when it comes rearing its ugly head up at me?
Which question is more important? Is it where
does it come from?
So it is more important to you to know what has happened in the state of humanity and in your being that has caused you to believe that than it is to know how to be good with it?
Yes. Yes. Why does that feeling come to me even when I know it's not true? Why does that feel, when I know it's intelligently, mentally, I know it's not true. It still comes to me. Peace is not productive. Calm is not productive.
It's in the fact that you would choose that of the two questions to have answered. Rather than the second question, which is, how do I allow it? How do I become good with it? Instead, you would choose the question of, how did I get here?
I want to know, rather than
accept.